Tomorrow, Hamas plans to release 3 more Israeli hostages. They are 29-year-old Arbel Yawood, 20-year-old Agam Berger, an Israeli soldier, and 80-year-old Gadi Moses. Hamas is also releasing 5 Thai nationals who have not been named. It comes as hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians begin returning home to northern Gaza. They pass through an abandoned Israeli checkpoint where masked Hamas militants now stand watch. Many were singing songs of joy as they return to communities reduced to rubble. Using satellite images, the United Nations estimates that 2/3 of all structures have been destroyed or severely damaged in Gaza. Joining us now is William Asfour, who is from the Chicago area, used to live in Gaza, and currently has family there. So, William, thank you for joining us. I want to start with, how is your family doing?
They're doing what they can. You know, they have lost everything. I mean, homes, we've lost family members. There's little food, there's little water, clean water. Conditions are terrible. They're sleeping in tents outside of the houses that they own that are destroyed. So they're doing what they can.
Yeah. When they went back to see their homes, you said they're basically destroyed. Was there anything left for them to salvage?
There's nothing. You know, there's a couple of pictures here and there, thank God, but everything is pretty much gone. My grandfather's house, where I spent the first 4 years of my life, my father's house, all sides of my family, every house was destroyed in East Khan Yunis.
And how much contact have you been able to have with them as they made their way back into Gaza and where they are now?
So thank God communications have been better compared to the last 15 months. There's been times where internet and all telecommunications has been completely cut off. But over the last few days, last few weeks, they're just thanking God that there's a ceasefire that's currently in place during this phase 1. And we've been able to talk to them on a daily basis.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that you've lost family members in this. I can't even imagine the emotional impact, but how are you all doing? How are you all coping with that loss?
It's very hard. It's very rough, especially seeing last year's memories pop up, noticing, we've lost 20 family members that were hid in this house, as young as 3 months old, and people as old as 80 years old, men, women, children, elderly, every category is being targeted. So, it's very hard to cope with, but, we believe that they're in a better place now.
Has there been any indication that any additional help is coming? I know you talked about staying in tents, food is scarce. Is there hope that that will change anytime soon?
So there is. Right now, everyone's focused on cleaning the rubble, which will take several years. There's more aid trucks coming in, still not as much as needed, but alhamdulillah, there's a lot more aid trucks that are coming in. People are discovering skeletons, human remains. People are finding their people who are lost under the rubble. But right now, the primary focus is the cleaning up the rubble and rebuilding.
Any other next steps or any other plan Bs if they don't have the opportunity to rebuild there?
So I'll tell you now, nobody in Gaza wants to leave Gaza. This is our land. They want to stay there. Mm-hmm. A lot of them are refugees from 1948. From places like Jaffa, which is Tel Aviv area now.
Right.
Nobody wants to leave. Be displaced from their homeland again.
Yeah. Well, William, I thank you for sharing your story. And again, I can't imagine what you're going through, but I appreciate you sharing with us so we can get some perspective on what's happening there and the impact on your family. Thank you.
Thank you so much.